goodness. Oh, you fell, you poor little thing. Hi. There's the baby. There's the other little ones over there. Oh my goodness, baby puppies. Hi. Oh, you're so cute. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Vlogmas. It is Thursday, December 16th. December 16th, oh my God. This is Dr. Dreidel. He is, come here baby, 7 years old, and he's a sweetie. He does need to be an only dog because he's not super a fan of other dogs. But he's really gentle with humans. Yeah, you are. He's so good. When I was putting his harness on today, he just like sat there and didn't move. Come on, this way, come on. Good boy. Just very calm and patient. Really likes cookies. Very sweet little man. Uh-oh, I think we're gonna try to poop in this. Oh, what did we, yep, hold on. Hey, can you sit? You wanna oh my God, look at this. Good boy. Oh my God, I can't. You're so perfect. You have the Layla Grace eyes and little forehead wrinkle. You're so perfect. Good boy. I love you. You ready to finish walkies? Yeah? You ready to go? Let's go. What are you doing? What you got there? Where's the ball? You got the ball? Good girl. Good girl. This is Olive. Olive is available for adoption. We got a whole bunch of dogs in from a transfer. Oh my goodness. And they're stressing her out a little bit, so we're in here to have some playtime. Huh. He's a good girl. What are you doing? What are you doing, Olive? Good girl. She's so freaking cute. I think she's 2 years old, maybe 3 years old. She's little. She's a cutie pie. She looks so much like my Layla Grace. I can't handle it. Let's see if we can get your face. You want a cookie? No, I want my ball. Come here. You're a little stinky today. What's up with that, huh? Why are you stinky today? Okay, ready? Sit. Oh, pretty face. Sit. You don't know sit. Okay. Well, it's okay. It's okay. You'll get there. You're so cute and perfect. Yes. I always feel like somebody's watching me. And it's Celeste. I love you. I love you. Hi. Hi everybody. I'm home. I had breakfast. I had some coffee. I've been dealing with some work stuff. And now I'm trying to find a place that we can go for New Year's Eve dinner. But would you believe it? How many of these places are booked up? Like, oh, we're gonna have New Year's Eve dinner at 2:45 p.m. No thanks, Capital Grill. What we really wanted to do was, where are we here? Eddie Merlot's, because that's where we went for my birthday and we loved it. And they said, oh yeah, they do a prefix menu. And that's what we really want, is a prefix menu. That's what we're looking for, like something that's a special prefix, several course menu. Nothing is posted anywhere saying that they're doing that, but Eddie Merlot's, the waiter that we had that night, did tell us that they usually do that. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll just book it and then we could cancel it if it turns out that they don't do it. The only time they have available is 4:15, and then she said, we also have a 10 p.m. And I'm like, oh yeah, let's go to a 10 p.m. and let's miss the ball because we'll be still eating. So I don't know what to do. Let's go through these things here. So we got Capital Grill, and no, it's 2:45. No, I don't really care for this Fogo de Chao. It was nice to like try it. It's one of those Brazilian steakhouses where they bring the meat to your table. Not my favorite thing. McCormick and Schmick's, no, don't love it. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is in Market Square, Piazzaiolo. I can never pronounce it. I always pronounce it wrong, and husband's like, babe, that's not right. Anyway, no thank you, 4:30 p.m. Now, this is an option, Talia. We love Talia. We've actually never gone for like a sit-down meal. We always sit at the bar because we love the bar staff there, and we always have like snacks and stuff. So there's a 5 and there's these 3 times. So we usually do our New Year's Eve dinner between 5 and 5:30. So, okay, so Talia is an option, but I don't know what kind of menu they're gonna have. If they're just having their regular menu, we could get that anytime, you know? Sullivan Steakhouse, I've never heard of this. Oh, because it's new. Oh, well, we could see. We'll open that in a new tab and we'll go back and see what the menu is because they have a 5 o'clock. Morton's, the steakhouse, it's too expensive. The Eagle, no. I think this is the owners that we don't like, so we don't go there. Velazzi's, we do love Velazzi's. We usually go there on light up night. We actually didn't go this year on the light up night, but we usually go there. They have some options, but I don't know if they're doing, they're Italian food. I don't know if they're doing a prefix or what, so I guess Velazzi's might be an option too. If nothing else, we're gonna stop in and have a snack and a drink at some point during the night. Floor 2, do really like Floor 2. We went there recently. But I don't know if I really want to do New Year's Eve dinner. If they were doing a prefix, then I'd consider it. Okay, so we have 3 options, depending on if they do that. I guess I could just call these places and ask, because I did call Eddie Merlot's, and I thought maybe they just were like, sometimes they'll do restaurants that are doing a prefix will do it as an Eventbrite event and a separate ticketing, so they won't release tables. So I was like, maybe that's what they're doing. And she's like, no, we're just that booked up already. I was like, what the heck? Ruth's Chris is gross. I've only been there once, but we went, well, I didn't go to the Pittsburgh one, to be fair. I did not go to the Pittsburgh one. We went to the one when we were, it was like in the hotel we were staying at in St. Louis. And it was just like very underwhelming, especially for the price. Now I was also looking at this Revel. This looks really good. They have a lot of good options. They have like, here, let's see if I can pull this. Is this the menu here? Yeah. Okay. So like this stuff sounds good. Like Brussels sprouts, sweet potato skins. Husband loves shrimp and grits. I love Bavarian pretzel. Corn puppy sound. Like this stuff sounds good. But again, I kind of really want to do like a prefix menu where we don't have to like build our own thing, because I like having like a bunch of different courses where we can taste stuff. So that's an option. Here's that Sullivan Steakhouse. Let's see. What is it? $31 to $50 a person. Well, it's not too bad for like a nice dinner out. Let's see the menu. Well, we can't see the menu because they only have a lunch and a dessert. Cheesesteak egg rolls. Okay. Okay, tell me more. Crab cake. Some of this looks good. Now this is just their lunch. Okay, we'll look into this. I mean, I'm turned off by steakhouses, but here I am talking about Eddie Merlot's. But we didn't go to Eddie Merlot's for so long because I was like, steakhouse is not for me. Market Exchange is doing a prefix menu, but they haven't released what it is yet. Oh, or is this the PA Market? Are they different things? Oh dear, I don't know. Never been here. Bigelow Grill only has 3.5 stars. We have too many 4 and above star things to even consider it. There's Eddie Merlot's with its only 2 time slots. Grand Concourse. Do love the Grand Concourse. Haven't been there in ages, but 4 o'clock, even worse. Hyde Park. Again, I have like an opinion that it's a steakhouse and we shouldn't go to it because it's gonna be too expensive. Bakersfield. That's Mexican food. I've never actually eaten there. Husband has eaten there with coworkers before and they said it was good. And then we're moving on like out of downtown. So the Melting Pot. It says downtown. It's actually across the bridge in Station Square. Kaya is in the Strip District. It says downtown. Braddock's is downtown. That is the place that we went to with the ill-fated, horrible New Year's Eve where we both got hammered and my dad had to come pick us up at like 8 o'clock. And it started at Braddock's. It was like just some poor timing. The food was really excellent. The service was very, very nice, but they scheduled like all these prefix menus at the same time that there was a huge wedding, because this is in the Renaissance Hotel, and there was a huge wedding going on, and so like they were like, they didn't get our drink orders, and then they got like, we were supposed to be doing like courses, like a glass of wine with every course, and they brought like 3 of them at the same time before any of the food came out. Just like the timing was off. The food was really good, but like I feel like they were not prepared to do a big wedding and a holiday night all being served from the same kitchen and bar. So I don't think we'll go back here for New Year's. The Renaissance is beautiful. Like that's where we actually, when we got married, we stayed there that night because I don't know how the hell we had gotten like a free, no, that was something different. For our anniversary one year, we got we won a one-night stay at an auction. But yeah, that's where we stayed on our wedding night. And it was just like beautiful. It was so nice. And we were like so happy back in Pittsburgh, and you have a beautiful view of the river, and it just felt like, oh, very special. So the Foundry, I don't know anything about the Foundry, but that's got some seating times that we like. Siempre Algo, we love Siempre Algo, but they're on the north side. So that would be quite a hike from, not quite a hike, but a lot of walking for downtown for that night. And I don't know if they're doing a prefix, but they might be likely to. Never been to Bill's Burger Bar. Luke Woolley's is good, not my favorite, but that's in the Strip as well. And then Wiggle is in the Strip as well. And now Hard Rock is over on South. That Hard Rock is really, really good. They actually do like a lot of local stuff. We actually did for our blog. We got to go to, they unveiled a new menu and we got to go and sample, and it was super good. They do really try to bring in like local stuff from Pittsburgh, so it's not just you know, not just like the chain of Hard Rock. So Bonfire we do love, but again, that's the south side, not downtown. Not downtown. So also Carmela's is not downtown, that's the south side. So we want to stick to downtown. So okay, I guess our options are, I should look at the Foundry and see what they have there. I'll go with that. Okay, so definitely our options are Velazzi's, Thalia. Now the cool thing about Thalia is owned, or used to be owned by the same people that owned Velazzi's, I believe. I don't know if they still own it. So both of those places are solidly good food, we know that. Those two, the Sullivan Steakhouse, if I can find a dinner menu, their lunch menu looked pretty interesting. And was there one more? Oh, floor 2 would be maybe a backup possibility, and this Revel would maybe be a possibility. I'm gonna make some phone calls and be like, are you doing a prefix menu on New Year's Eve? And they're gonna be like, girl, we don't know. And the Market Exchange, I think, is the one that's definitely doing it. I look over here. Oh, no, see, this is the Pennsylvania Market. Oops. Actually focus on it. I thought that was that. Where the hell's the Pennsylvania Market? 19th Street. Oh, that's in the Strip District. And then where's this one? Market Exchange. Aren't you excited to learn about all these Pittsburgh restaurants? This is newest restaurant to hit downtown Pittsburgh. Concept we created to combine great food and the stock market. Oh, well, that turns me off, the stock market. Okay, it's in Market, 24 Market Square. Okay, so these are not the same things that I was looking at here. This is the Pennsylvania, oh, the Pennsylvania Market. That's like that little, it's like a little farmer's market thing with like, they have an olive oil shop. They have a couple like smaller vendors in there. Okay, that's what that is. Okay. We could do line dancing in Burgettstown. We're not doing that. Okay, so we got some options to think about. So maybe I'm gonna make a couple phone calls. I have to also make a phone call and reserve our Christmas Eve dinner pickup at Edie's Market. So I gotta do that. I wish the Carlton was just open. Oh, that's the thing. The reason this is so hard is for years we went to Sonoma Grill every New Year's Eve, and we'd always sit in Barb's section. And then Barb retired or moved to Florida, and Sonoma Grill closed. So then we started going to 9 on 9, which we loved 9 on 9. We went there for years, and then 9 on 9 closed. And then 2019, we went to Braddock's and got really hammered, and then my dad came and picked us up, and then we just like slept on the couch until 11:50, and then we got up and watched the ball drop. Oh. So, and now 2020 we just stayed over at my parents' house. We got food from Edie's Market then, and we just watched the New Year's Eve coverage because it was the pandemic. And now this year we can go places, but I don't know where we can go. So, okay, thank you for struggling through 11 minutes of my food dilemma with me. Thank you. Okay, update. I just talked to husband and he was like, let's just go to Eddie Merlot's at 4:15. I was like, that's so early. That's like 45 minutes earlier than we normally go. We normally start with a cocktail at August Henry's. Now we're gonna have to go to August Henry's at like 3:30. But I think it'll work because I figure New Year's Eve's dinner is gonna be like at least 2 hours, right? So we'll be done at like 6:15, 6:30-ish by the time we get out of there. So that's a good time to get down there. And yes, we are gonna spend like 8 hours downtown on New Year's Eve because that's what we do. So we do first night every year. So there's lots of like cool stuff. Like the River City Brass Band will be there. I mean, you know how I feel about that. But there's like theater things, so maybe we can actually get some tickets for that. And I this year sprung for the First Night Friends button. So you get a button that says First Night, and then you wear it in, and it's like, usually I think it's like $5, but you can get the First Night Friends, which gives you access to like a certain lounge, and they have snacks and drinks and stuff like that. We're Cultural Trust donors, which I have to call the Cultural Trust and renew our donor membership for 2022. I wish that would auto renew every year, but it doesn't. You have to call them. And I always forget. And they send me like 17 things in the mail, and I'm like, I'll do it later. And then at the last minute, I'm like, my bad. So, yeah. So we have that. So we have a place to like go that's, I think it's indoors and warm if it's going to be a cold night. You never know. We have, one year we had like 68 degrees and super windy. It was really spooky and fun. I loved it. Speaking of 60 degrees and spooky and fun, it's really nice outside. So, okay. I didn't do the things that I was going to do last night because I ended up working on editing a video. So I'm going to finish editing that video. I'm going to get myself some more coffee. And then I'm going to tidy my desk and make my to-do list. And then at 2 p.m., I'm going over to the cemetery for a little bit. I'm so excited. It's so nice out. And in fact, I'm going to open my window. Clarence, my little plumpy buddy, was out there. I'm going to see if he has some nuts left because he was kind of chowing down. So I'm going to open the window, get some coffee. And then, yeah. And 2 o'clock, I just decided from 2 to 4 is going to be my cemetery time. And then I have to go to the north side at 5-ish. I have to stop at Wagsburg. Did I tell you this earlier, that someone accidentally threw out Celeste's shark? So Joe has another shark. I hope it's going to be durable enough for Celeste because she's like a tough chewer. But she only plays with toys when she's supervised because she was like shredding stuff. So she's under like toy supervision. Like we don't leave toys in her pen. We only like when you're in there with her or up in the room or something. That's when she takes her toys. So hopefully she won't shred it. But I'm going to go pick that up. I'm meeting Em at 5:45. For 2 miles, and then the Holiday Lights run, we're meeting at 6:15 to do the 4-mile Holiday Lights run. So that'll be exciting. I'll show you all that. So, okay, first things first, coffee. I forget what else I was gonna do. Coffee, clean desk, make to-do list. Open window. There was something else, but I forget. It's like an hour later than I wanted to be here, and it's raining. It wasn't supposed to rain until after dark tonight, and now it's raining. And a little chilly when the wind blows. But here I am. Stop for cappuccino, like you do. I have my backpack with my notebooks. I'm just gonna sit and hang out for a little bit. It's still nice out. It's a little colder than it was before this rain started. A piece of hair stuck in my face here. But I made it to the cemetery, which was my plan for the day. Because it's gonna get cold again tomorrow. I just get this one brief day. But I'm happy. It looks so spooky in the rain here. Oh, they had Christmas wreaths out. That's so nice. Okay, well, I'm gonna sit in one of the mausoleums, so that should keep me dry. Grab a blanket. Just gonna get some writing done. I know I always talk about how this is like seasonally my favorite. Even in the winter, look at it, how beautiful it is. I just love it. Thanks, Morris family, for having in this beautiful spot. Look how majestic they look. Santa's reindeer. Hi, babies. Oh my goodness, look at how their horns came in. They look so magical. So ready for the solstice. Ah, I love it. I'm so happy. I don't know why that made me so happy. Oh, look at him eating the tree. Oh, so cute. I love them. Hi everybody, it suddenly got very windy. It's Thursday night, here for the holiday lights run. I did get Celeste a new shark, so hopefully that will go well. I'm trying to find M. So we're gonna be 2 miles together before the run starts. Made a poor food decision, which was to try to eat a lot of protein. So I had like buffalo chicken dip and leftover squid from dinner the other night. And I feel like that's a heartburn coming on. So it should be an interesting 6 miles. If we can find each other. This place is huge. There's the pickle. Stop number 1. Hey Carla, check out our balls! It really is Karma Chameleon colors. It is red, gold, and green. Oh, now it's purple. Okay. Oh, look at that! before 8 o'clock. We just finished our 6 miles. Well, Em and I did 2, it's like the map was long, so it was more than 2. It was like 2 1/4, and then we did 4, which was also long with the big group. So it was really fun. I had a good time. It's been raining off and on, and it's been kind of windy at certain points, but not too bad. I think I found the faster route to get to my car. I've never actually been here before, but this, look in front of me, this is Federal Galley. The food's supposed to be excellent. It's like, I think, I'm gonna say this, I think it's like, we had Smallman Galley, which I think closed, but it was like 4 individual business fronts, and it was like for startups, for people to start their restaurant and get some like chops, I guess is the word, and then they would get like a contract for a year, like up and coming chefs, and then they could open, you know, that would be enough to propel them into having like a bigger space of their own. So pretty cool idea. I think that's Federal Galley is doing the same thing. They have several different things in there. I've never been there. Some of the girls are going to get dinner and or takeout. Husband and I are gonna get dinner from Dive tonight. So I'm gonna go home. My light is dying. That's what these are Knox gear lights that we all wear. And they start to turn red and then blink when the battery's dying. So that's what's going on here. I'm gonna call my mom and drive home. And then we're gonna get takeout from Dive. I'm gonna shower when husband goes to get the food because I'm like wet and soggy and disgusting right now. It was really warm for parts of it, and so like warm and sweaty and then rainy. Yeah, it's like the runner special. This is when we smell our best. So, and then take it easy. Maybe we'll try to watch a Hallmark movie tonight since we couldn't get one to work. But I'm so glad that we watched Edward Scissorhands because I fucking love that movie, even though it makes me sad. It makes me like genuinely upset every time I watch it, but I love it. That's my life. Okay, crossing the street for safety. See you at home. It's your time to shine. What do you think it's gonna be? Lily Grace, ready? Red wine or white wine?
Which paw's which?
Right paw is red wine.
Okay.
Left paw is white wine. Oh, can you sit?
Let's see what happens. Sit.
She won't do it.
Is that rosé?
Maybe it is rosé. Red wine?
Okay.
Okay.
Pretty
Good
sure.
girl. Let's go see.
Huh. Cookie wines, Cab Franc.
Oh, it is a red wine. Good job, Layla Grace. Good job. You're so smart. You're so smart. Hi, everybody. It's Thursday night. Still, I am now home. I showered. I feel so much better. I was so grody by the end of that run. Husband just went to pick up our food. I ended up getting a sandwich, which is mostly meat. So I think that's high protein, enough for what I need. And I got a side salad with it too. And I don't know, maybe put on a Hallmark movie since we didn't get to watch one last night. I don't know what was going on with the Hallmark channel, and then the demand was like, I couldn't get that to load. It was just down, I guess. So maybe we'll watch some Hallmark movie tonight. It's already like 8:50, so the 8 o'clock movie will be already halfway through. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm just drinking my amino acids after my run because I'm trying to be healthy. Trying to take care of my body because I have some races coming up in the new year. So I have decided I'm going to do the Frigid 50K on January 29th because husband last weekend when we were out was like, when's this 50K that I have to crew you for? And I was like, I didn't say it. I didn't ask. I asked my girlfriends if they wanted to go and run it with me. I didn't ask you to crew it. He's like, yeah, but I know you want me to. I was like, I do. So it's a 9-hour, it's a trail race. It's a 9-hour cutoff, so I'm a little bit nervous about that. When I did my 50K at with the same running company in 2019, when I was in like much better running shape, much faster, it took me a little over 9 hours to do. Well, I clocked it at 31.48 miles, but they were clocking it because there was an area, like you went through this one stretch of woods. It was like a 1 mile loop, or one and a quarter mile loop is what they were clocking it at, but it was registering more like 1 1/10 on my watch. So I think their final mileage that they had for me was 36 miles, but I had 31.48, and you know you gotta trust the Garmin. But they said like there was an area where you lose satellites, so maybe I did better than I thought. I don't know. But also, like, I just knew I had to get to 50K by the end of the day, so I was like taking it a little bit more easy. This is a 10K loop that I'll do 5 times, and it goes through part of Wood Splitter is the which is this weekend. It's Saturday, and I wish I was doing it, but we're doing our family Christmas that day. So yeah, Wood Splitter is a 1 mile loop, and this is called the Frigid 50K, and it takes part of that 1 mile loop. Will be part of the 6 miles. So it's 10K, it's 6.2 miles. So I think I'm gonna do it. It'll be a good practice run for my 100K, which is gonna be February 26th. Having some nerves about that because it's been really hard to work in long runs. Like, I'm working 2 runs on my weekends that I work. It's been really hard to figure that out. So I have to work on that with my coach and see what she wants me to do going forward. So I'm a little bit nervous about that. But plan is this weekend I have 18 miles on Sunday. Now here's the thing. I called the asbestos guy today and he's coming. I don't know if husband will be comfortable just being here by himself with the guy and making the decisions about it. So can I be out on my run, or do I have to try to cram my 18 miles before and be back and shower before 11 a.m., which I don't think I can. I'll have to leave super early to accomplish that. Or I could go after, but we want to go to Ogle Bay. And so like if this guy's here, say he's here, I don't think he'll be here for a whole hour, but then that's not enough time for us to get, because we would like to get to Ogle Bay at 5. So, but that was the only time that he could come. He could come Saturday, but we won't be here because he'll be at my aunt's house. So, I'm going to ask husband if he's like comfortable being here by himself so that I can get my long run done, because I don't know how else to fit it in. I can't, there's no way. I was going to do it on Saturday before we went over to my aunt's house, but my cousin Max took a job driving with FedEx, and so he has to be at work on Sunday morning, and they live in Ohio, so he has to go out back to Ohio that night. So we're meeting at noon. We were going to meet at 5, and then like we always stay out late and we do a puzzle together, and it's just the whole thing. So now we're going to have like a lunch, which kind of like is a bummer because I always love our like epically long and late nights, and it's just fun. And then my uncle always gets these things called blind robins, which are like kind of like anchovies, and like nobody will eat them except for him, and then husband and I love them too. Which is weird. Okay, the reason that I love anchovies to this day is because when I was little, my aunt, this is my Aunt Val and my Uncle Bub, my aunt would order pizza when she was like single, lived by herself. We would order anchovy pizza all the time. When I would go over to her house, we would always order anchovy pizza because she had cats, and we were like, oh, the cats like the anchovies. This is my memory of this, right? And I love anchovies. Like anchovies on pizza are like I don't get it very often because it's so salty, but I love it. So Uncle Bub loves these blind robins, but the only person that will eat them besides him is husband and me. And so usually we wait until it's like late in the night, and he'll be like, are you ready for the blind robins? And then we have them like on little toasts, and it's really good. So like that won't happen because we're having a luncheon and we're done at 5. So, but it'll be fine. But I was gonna run like during the day on Saturday before we were gonna be there at 5. Now that we're gonna be there at noon. So I have to figure out what to do about this asbestos guy. I don't know if did I tell everybody what that was going on? We're having the floors redone in our attic, and they have asbestos glue. The tape, the tile that's there right now has asbestos glue. So the company that's doing the new floors can't do the removal because they're not like specially asbestos licensed. So we have to have this asbestos mitigation place do it. And I've been like afraid to go up and do my Peloton ever since I found out that there was asbestos in our tile. Now it's like a minor amount, and like most of it's under the tile and it's not like out, but it still freaked me out, and I've been afraid to use my Peloton since then. So he's coming. I finally got a hold of him. They're like super backed up and busy. So when I like called the last couple times, his voicemail was full. So I got a hold of him, actually talked to him today. So he's coming over at 11 on Sunday. So I have to figure out what we're gonna do about that. Running complicates my life. I mean, if I had to, I could push it till Monday because I'm off on Monday and I could run Monday. But then that would kind of screw up me doing like a, well, I could do like, I don't know. I gotta look at my chart. Anyway, I'm just talking. Husband's getting our food. He should be home like any minute now. And we're gonna just hang out and have a good night. So, I might close out the vlog here for the day because I'll forget when I go to bed, probably. So, thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you're new here. I am doing a video every day that I can. Some days I'm doing more than one video because there are some days that I'm not doing a video for Vlogmas. And then when Vlogmas is over, we'll be back to 2 videos a week, maybe more, depending if I can get my shit together. And as always, though, wherever you are, my humans, please take care of yourselves and take care of each other. And I will see you in my next video.